Do you think race should be used to harm a person?
It's illegal to use race either to affirmatively try to help or discriminate against an individual.
It's wrong to use race to harm somebody.
Yes, sir.
It's wrong to harm somebody because of their race.
It's illegal and un-American.
Yeah, it's okay to harm them legally and appropriately because they're an a-hole, but not because of their race, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, it's also wrong and illegal to help somebody because of their race.
That is correct.
I mean, that's illegal, right?
Under our Supreme Court precedents and our laws, that is correct.
Okay. But we still have institutions, even after the Supreme Court's opinion, we still have institutions in America, some in government, certainly some in the private sector. I'm thinking of some of our universities who insist on implementing quotas.
Hey there, fellow patriots. Welcome back to Right View Nation, the channel where we speak truth, tear through liberal lies, and defend the American way of life without apology. Before we dive in, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this video with every red-blooded American you know, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because free speech still matters here, even if it doesn't on a woke college campus.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General, how are you?
I'm well, sir. Thank you.
Good. General, you believe in diversity, don't you?
I do, sir, yes.
Yeah. And if I defined equity as a state of fairness and impartiality, you believe in equity, don't you?
Well, equity is a proxy for discrimination, unfortunately. In these
I know,
policies,
but I'm not talking about the proxy. If I define it as a state of fairness and impartiality.
Those are very important virtues, yes, sir.
I agree with, I certainly agree with equity. And I watched it through your confirmation here. You strike me as an inclusive person as opposed to exclusive. You seem to like people.
I like to think so, sir.
So you believe in diversity, equity, inclusion, as most normal people understand those terms. But that's not what we're talking about here, is it?
And no, it isn't.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, as many institutions and people in America like to use it, are talking about quotas, aren't they?
Yes, unfortunately, quotas have become the proxy for that vaunted slogan.
So when someone says diversity, equity, inclusion, we're talking about quotas. Let's be honest.
Quotas and discrimination.
Do you think, let's just take race. You can discriminate on any number of things, and shouldn't discriminate on any of them, not an illegitimate characteristic, but let's just take race. Do you think race should be used to harm a person?
It's illegal to use race either to affirmatively try to help or discriminate against an individual.
It's wrong to use race to harm somebody.
Yes, sir.
It's wrong to harm somebody because of their race.
It's illegal and un-American.
Yeah, it's okay to harm them legally and appropriately because they're an a-hole, but not because of their race, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, it's also wrong and illegal to help somebody because of their race.
That is correct.
I mean, that's illegal, right?
Under our Supreme Court precedents and our laws, that is correct.
Okay. But we still have institutions, even after the Supreme Court's opinion, we still have institutions in America, some in government, certainly some in the private sector. I'm thinking of some of our universities who insist on implementing quotas. And that's what you're going after, as I understand it.
I'm aggressively seeking to end those quotas. They're illegal and un-American.
Okay. And that's really what we're talking about, is quotas. And the American people don't support quotas. They just don't. I mean, I think first of all, most Americans don't think about race as much as people in Washington, D.C. do. The American people they understand that souls don't have a color. They believe that to a bear, all of us taste the same, like chicken. So this obsession now with diversity, equity, and inclusion, it's not really, it's a pretty phrase, but it's not diversity. Who's against diversity? That's like being against golden retrievers. Who's against equity? Who's against inclusion? So they pretty it up, but they're really talking about quotas. And it's illegal. And it's immoral. And it's un-American. And it exists. And I'm watching it happen in our universities. Harvard, I wish it weren't the case. Incredible university, really bright people, but it's clear they believe in diversity and equity and inclusion and the right to hurt Jewish people. What did we come to? Any closing comments? I said too much.
No, Senator, I agree with you, and I will say that the whole of this government is dedicated towards providing equal opportunity for all Americans. And anti-Semitism on our campuses is a shocking problem, but we've actually made great progress just in these first 100 days on that front. So thank you for your attention to these issues.
General, don't let the bastards get you down, okay?
Thank you.
Senator Hawley.
I'll yield to Senator Blackburn.
Senator Blackburn.
All right, Senator Hawley, thank you. And thank you so much for being here with us.
Now let's get straight into it. What we just witnessed was a moment of pure clarity and courage in a world gone mad with political correctness and identity politics. A U.S. senator finally saying out loud what millions of us already know: DEI isn't about fairness. It isn't about inclusion. It's not about opportunity. It's about quotas, discrimination, and division, plain and simple. Let's talk about it. They've taken words like diversity, equity, and inclusion, which sound nice, sound soft, sound like things everyone can agree on, and weaponize them to push a radical agenda that judges people not by their character, not by their effort, not by their merit, but by the color of their skin. That's not progress. That's regression. That's not equality. It's racism with a PR team. And guess what? The general in this video, he's not some fringe voice. He agrees. He flat out said it. What's being done in the name of DEI is discrimination. He knows it. The American people know it. And deep down, even the left knows it. But they don't care. Because to them, this isn't about unity. It's about control. Let's stop pretending this DEI obsession is about helping people. It's not. It's about punishing success, erasing merit, and rewarding political allegiance. You think Harvard cares about inclusion? Really? Tell that to the Jewish students being penalized for simply existing while checking the wrong racial or religious box. The same university that screams about equity has a different definition of fairness, one that's soaked in hypocrisy. And it's not just Harvard. It's across academia, the government, and even corporate America. Everywhere you turn, quotas are replacing qualifications. Ideology is replacing integrity. And if you speak out, you're labeled a bigot, a racist, or worse, an enemy of progress. But here's the truth. America was built on equal opportunity, not equal outcomes. The Constitution doesn't guarantee you a spot at the table because of your skin color. It guarantees you a shot at the table because you're an American. And you know what? That should be enough. But not for the woke mob. Not for the race hustlers. Not for the elites trying to socially engineer this country into some twisted utopia where identity matters more than individuality. Now back to that senator. What a breath of fresh air. Someone finally standing up and saying, enough is enough. Someone calling out these un-American policies for what they are: illegal, immoral, and flat-out dangerous. And when he said, don't let the bastards get you down, let me tell you, I stood up and clapped. Because that's the attitude we need, not just from our leaders, but from everyday Americans like you and me. We've had enough of being told to sit down, shut up, and check our privilege. We're done being divided by race, gender, pronouns, or whatever new nonsense they dream up next week. We are one nation under God, and it's time we start acting like it again. So what can we do? Speak up. Stand firm. Push back. When they try to tell you DEI is about kindness, call it what it is, state-sanctioned discrimination. When they say you're racist for wanting fairness, remind them that true justice doesn't need a color code. Let me know in the comments. Do you believe DEI is destroying meritocracy in America? Have you or someone you know been impacted by this twisted ideology? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Right View Nation, where we'll never be silenced, we'll never be shamed, and we'll never stop fighting for the truth. Because this is our country. This is our fight. And we're just getting started. God bless you. God bless our troops. And God bless the United States of America.